everybody, welcome to a new episode, and today we're going to go on an extreme beer and booze road trip, leaving Milwaukee and heading out to Colorado. So coming along for the ride. So we're on day 2 of our trip out to Colorado. We stopped for the night in Newton, Iowa. Just got done eating breakfast, and that's like the courthouse back there. I don't know who the hell this is. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what's your name?
Social
sir?
distancing, sir.
What's your name? What's your name? Oh, dude. That's a great breakfast, dude.
Yeah, so we got done eating breakfast, and now we're gonna hit the road, and we got another 10 hours out to Denver. Now we're at the Great Platte Archway in Nebraska, and still got about 5 hours to go till we get to Denver. But I thought we'd stop off here. This is really like the only biggest tourist attraction right off the interstate for the whole trip, other than like Ronald Reagan's birthplace and John Wayne's birthplace. So that's what we're doing. Stopping off, taking a break. 5 hours to go. Alright, so this is the first full day out here in Colorado. We are in Golden. Just woke up. Day is ahead of us. You can see mountains in the background. They are closer than they appear. So, with the exception of when we hit up a distillery or a brewery, or get some make some beer runs or whatever we do, you're gonna see a montage of some of the things that I like to do out here. So that's what's gonna happen: a mix of montage, a mix of picking up some alcohol, and then at the end of the video we're gonna go over the stuff that we bought. Come join us. Alright, so it's been 8 days since we left for Colorado. We didn't do much on the way back for the drive. I was thinking at one point of stopping at the Iowa 80 and shooting some footage there. But that was like our second day driving back, and we kind of just wanted to get back, so we didn't stop. Wasn't much to see or do on the way back. It was pretty much straight through, except for a stop overnight. Got back last night as of this filming, and now we are going to take a look at the alcohol, booze, beer that was picked up on the trip. You guys saw the snippet of us walking towards the Breckenridge Distillery. It was like it's a small little tasting room is what it is, in downtown Breck. Then the snapshot of a open box. Between a couple of us, we bought 6 bottles. 3 of them are mine. And I'm going to show you those right now. So this we're looking at is Breckenridge vodka. It's one of my more favorite vodkas. Made with Rocky Mountain water runoff, and of course it's brewed at a high altitude. So we used to be able to find this locally in a few places. Can't find it that much anymore. I haven't actually seen it around here in maybe somewhere like around 2 years or something. I don't think I've been able to find it, even at the spots where I found it before. So yeah, I had to pick up 2 bottles, just because this vodka, and then there's the Door County Distillery. There's a vodka from there that I get. Those are my 2 favorite vodkas. So I had to buy some other when I ran out of this stuff recently. I had to buy some cheap ass vodka, which I'm not too happy with. So yeah, so I had to pick up 2 bottles. These should last me, along with the Door County one that I use, depending upon what drinks I make. And these 2 bottles should last me a while. So now I can get in Wisconsin, I can get booze shipped to me. I just can't get beer shipped to me, which sucks. But if I really wanted to, I could get these shipped to me from there. Shipping costs, though, are really high. So yeah, so that's why I picked up 2 bottles to hold me over. So now we're going to move on to what I bought next. All right, this is a bottle of Breckenridge Bourbon Whiskey, a single barrel whiskey. Breckenridge, hands down, in my opinion, makes the best whiskey ever. I don't know how they do it. I mean, I have an idea of how they do it. I think it has to do with how they do it up there at higher altitudes. But this is a single barrel. It is barrel number 14 IO2-4. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not, but yeah. So it is, this stuff, we did a tasting, was some of the best tasting, and I've had a couple of their whiskeys. They're not cheap by any means. The last whiskey that I had from them ran me about $70 a bottle, and I thought that stuff was really good. Yeah, this was closer to like 130 maybe. It is by far the best whiskey I've ever had in my life. So I had to pick up a bottle. It was like, never, it probably won't ever happen again. But yeah, it is phenomenal whiskey. If you ever have a chance to pick up any kind of Breckenridge Distillery whiskey, in this case, this is a bourbon whiskey, I highly recommend that you do. All right, so that's really all the booze that I picked up. Now we're going to move on to the beer, which there's a lot more of. So this is a Breckenridge Brewery. Here we go with Breck again. Breckenridge Brewery 15 can sampler pack that I picked up. Now, you can find some of these beers like outside of Colorado. I can find some of these here. For example, I've had the Avalanche Amber Ale, and I've had the Vanilla Porter. In fact, I think I did. I might have done a review on the Vanilla Porter Nitro. I know I did one on their Irish Stout. But anyway, some of these you can't get here. I bought this because I have not seen a sampler pack out here, and I haven't tried the lager, the Hot Peak IPA. So you're gonna see a review for each of those sometime in the near future. And that Strawberry Sky that's in there, you might have seen on my Instagram if you follow me on there, a picture of in a bar of a pitcher of beer and a glass, and that is the Strawberry Sky that we were drinking at the bar, and we liked it so much that not only does the sampler pack happen to have that in there, but I also bought that case of 6 cans. So I could do a review on it, but I mean, I've already had it technically, so I already know what it tastes like. If you like, how can I put it? If you like strawberry, like anything strawberry juice, or like a strawberry slushy, or you know, that sugary, fruity strawberry type taste like that, that's basically what that beer is. It is very good. It's light. It's not heavy by any means. But it is like a cold style ale, and the strawberry is very, very delicate. So it's it is palate pleasing. It is palate pleasing. I was surprised. I mean, we had a sip of it. The bartender let us try a little bit. We liked it. We ordered a pitcher. We ordered a second pitcher. So if you get a chance to try the Breckenridge Brewery Strawberry Sky, I highly recommend you. So let's move on. So this is interesting find. I did not know that this existed. Apparently there is a Pikes Peak Brewing Company out of Monument, and they have another sampler pack just like the Breckenridge Brewery. In fact, all the beer I brought back were sample packs, so you're gonna get a lot more beer reviews coming up, pretty much one right after the other, so that I can get them in and start enjoying them with friends and family and on other episodes of the show. So let's see what we got here. Basically, this pack will have 3 standard beers included, and then one of a brewer's choice. So that means that, who knows, the 12 pack that was behind this could have had a different option, but I'm just noticing this now. So we've got something called Elephant Rock. It's an India Pale Ale. Then we've got something called, and that's these are all handcrafted, by the way. Then we got Devil's Head Red Ale, which I like a good red ale every now and then. Then we got a Gold Belgian Ale, which I'm excited to try. I'm kind of hoping it's almost like Colorado Native Golden Lager. So, and then there is in here a Blue Mesa Blonde. So that is the brewer's choice that's packed in with the Pikes Peak Brewing Company 12 pack out of Monument, Colorado. And so you're going to get 4 videos, one for each of these, coming up in the near future. So let's keep going. We were hoping to find more Colorado Native Golden Ale. We must have checked 10 different places for it. Nobody had it. It is one of my favorite Colorado Native beers. It just so happens that the 2 times I had it, the one time I was out there and I had it, and then when my coworker brought me some from Colorado just a few months ago, turns out that that's when they were in season. I have a feeling it is a seasonal beer because nobody had it. Even the locator, at one point we tried using a locator for it. It wasn't even an option anymore. So it must be seasonal. However, this is what I walked away with. So we got a Colorado Native Trail Pack. I have not had any of these. Well, no. I think I've had the Amber once before. And I'll know that because I'm going to film a review for all these. But I think I've had that. And if I have while I film the review, then you'll not see that review. Or maybe you will. I don't know. Depends upon how I feel. But this has a West Slope IPA. It has the Amber. It has a Mountain Pass Pilsner. And then it has something called Cerveza Nativa. Not sure what that is. I've never had that kind, even though I've never had a Mexican style lager before. So I don't know if that's like a Corona. I'm not sure, but because I don't even like Corona, so I'm not familiar with Mexican style lagers. So yes, but we got the West Slope IPA, an Amber Lager, the Pilsner, and that makes up the Trail Pack. So I'll get a review on those in at some point. Then I also brought back a Day Pack, which I have not had any of these. So, and there's 3 options in here. We've got a High Country Mountain Lager, as it's described as a mountain lager. Never had a mountain lager before. We have a Wildflower Honey Helles, which I've never had a Helles before. I mean, there's a chance I might have had a Helles and nobody told me that that's what it was, but as far as I know, looking at it and seeing that it's a Helles, I've never tried a Helles before. And then we have just a session lager called Local. So, so between these, I mean, you could potentially get 7 reviews. Definitely going to get 6. So yeah, I picked up a whole lot of beers. We're going to try a whole lot of beers. So watch for all that content to be coming up on the channel very soon. So it was a good trip overall. Came back with a lot of good stuff. Created a bunch of new memories. And I want to thank you for joining us on this episode, this special episode of a extreme booze and beer run that we did. If you like the content, please click that like button below and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet, and share with your friends. I would greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time.